Okay, we're back from our commercial break, and you and Jack Jamel, a little heated conversation over there.
Well,
The guarantee he's making.
the guarantee is one thing. The more important thing is he admittedly made a move that wasn't the best baseball move for his team.
Well, look, you know what? Jack is a cousin of mine, a close personal friend. We grew up together our whole lives, and Jack was always the type of guy who wanted to give the shirt off his back to keep everybody else happy.
Yeah.
And you know what? Whether it's on a baseball field or in business or in life, that's just the type of guy he is, and that's why year after year, the dynasty that he can claim is winning the Sportsman of the Year award. Because if I'm not mistaken, he probably won it 7 out of 10 times.
He's
So with that being said, the guy's just a great guy, and yes, maybe sometimes it wasn't the smartest move, but he looks at it like he's keeping his core player happy,
yeah.
and by getting the guy's brother, and so.
But that is very well said. The dynasty you can claim is that when you get something more than once, you can't win once and claim that you're a dynasty.
I would like to add that I personally think that the greatest team in history that also had the biggest letdown in league history was Cracker Jacks from.
They were 15-1.
That was my team, and I won MVP that year.
Esco.
And
Yeah, that was a great team.
we were up 2-0 in the playoffs, and we blew 3 straight in one day. And
In one day.
I believe
Oh
your
my
old
God.
nemesis Isaac Schomer beat you.
he
won
did, yeah.
eventually winning the
he ended
championship
up
that
winning
year.
the championship.
1997, Cracker Jacks 15-1.
Yeah.
Jackie Eschko as the captain.
And, yeah.
Norman, you must have been in diapers.
Yeah, who was the pitcher of that team? Do you remember?
The pitcher was, I believe,
Was
it
it
David
David Gindey? It was
Gindey?
David
We
Gindey.
had a squad.
Wow,
I,
it was
stacked.
I
The team
won, I
was
won
stacked.
MVP almost with a triple crown that year, but Buzzard happened
Yeah.
to beat me
Buzzard, wow.
by about 4 points in the batting title. Those were the days of Dow Avenue. I had 12 homers over that dugout in one season.
Right.
And it was just, and we had Michael Beta as Rookie of the Year.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I mean, we won every
I
category.
think actually
ever.
Buzzard won the batting title with like a 697 batting. He had a crazy year.
And
that year.
I was in the very high sixes with the MVP award, I might add, 1997.
Anytime you have a Buzzard reference, it's a good show. That's a sign for a solid show.
We actually have Eddie from Baton Rouge on line 1.
It's a regular caller. This is Eddie Hakeem.
Eddie, how you doing?
Wonderful. How you guys doing?
All right, Eddie, and you guys, you're coming off a nice
sweep.
victory this week, a sweep. Tell us about your rebound this week.
Oh, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Especially going against Davey Saka, one of the best pitchers in the league. It was great. It was great. They had a very weak spot at second base and right field, which I hear that my brother is filling now.
No, well, you hear wrong. There's been rumblings that they're trying to make some moves, but right now we can't comment on anything until it's officially signed.
By the way, Bobby, hate to put you on the spot here,
What?
but I'm hearing a lot of rumblings now that Eddie mentioned this, Eddie from Baton Rouge, hearing rumblings about this so-called Haas rule, and that people are saying that everyone in the league should have had a chance at Haas, and maybe like a different team would have traded one of their players to the team that got Haas, etc., etc.
Yeah, I don't know how that works exactly. How do you just tell a guy on your team, sorry, you're on waivers, somebody else is better? I don't get that.
I also don't recommend that you give Haas his own rule with his name attached to anything that the league has to offer, or the viewership will decline week after week.
Now, the ironic part about it, if anybody has ever seen Haas on defense, I don't think too many bids are going to be coming for his services. So
I don't even think he brings the glove.
I'm not worried about Haas. The thing that we're worried about, I don't know about we, but I, myself, is that my brother coming in for G, who should have been like a 12th round pick, G, and my brother, who, if he was in the draft, would have been like a 3rd, 4th, or 5th round pick. It's very uneasy to know that kind of.
Oh wait, this
replacing
guy's out of the
happened.
league?
no. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. There's a voting by the committee. It's the committee's decision whether that even happens. But that's a long way down the road, and it's not even an issue because Mr. Gindey's still in the league right now. So
Is there rumors that Mr. Gindy is leaving the league? Is
Well,
he
there's been
injured?
some
What's the
friction
story?
between himself and his captain, and so we're gonna.
Well, you know what? Breaking news. I was actually consulted today to see if it was worth it to trade for this guy. One of the other captains reached out to me and said that they were offering someone for this guy just to accommodate the situation. And I said, you know what? Just to keep the peace, you might as well do it. And I'm not going to name the captains or anyone who was involved,
Okay.
but you know what the story is.
All right. Well, I mean, Aby's been going back and forth, and the kid obviously feels he should be playing full time, and Aby's trying to work out some deals. So we'll see what happens.
Well,
with that.
he plays right field?
Right now he's just all over the place.
Because I know Saban Sanity has 2 right fielders.
We have 2 right fielders. We have 2 second
Question is,
bases.
do you want Eddie Gindy?
Great guy. If I was starting a basketball team, I'd pick him up. But I don't know if this is a guy that I really necessarily need at a 182 average right now.
So, Eddie, tell us the words of wisdom that your captain
Although
told you before
I might have
week started.
one guy. Let me see what this.
But I couldn't hear you guys got jumbled up.
What did the words of wisdom from Captain Saban coming into this week to get back on the track?
Huh?
Are you there?
I think we're losing Eddie in the oil fields in Baton Rouge.
Katrina
You're
grabbed him.
overlooking it right now, but
Born on the bayou.
when everybody talks at the same time, I can't hear you. You know?
All right, Eddie. Anyway, we gotta take a call. And speaking of Haas, I believe this Haas is on the next line. But thanks, Eddie, for the call.
We don't have to be
Have a good
confused.
one, guys.
We don't have to be confused
Yeah.
which Haas is it.
Yeah, there's only one Haas.
Hi.
How are you, Mr. Haas? How's everything?
Everything's okay. I just got home from the Bronx right now.
Okay, that's good news from the zoo.
Did you
or-
run into Asher anywhere? I mean, it's his birthday tonight, and he was celebrating at the Uptown River Club.
So Morris, welcome back to the league, and Morris, the ironic part about it, every time you're in the league, people complain, you complain, you don't get enough playing time. Now every captain's fighting for your services. How does that make you feel?
Well, I mean, I'm not as flattered, but I gotta tell you something. I think that maybe one of the reasons why I'm hitting so well, and I never hit so good in the beginning of the season, is because of my teammates. These guys are, none of them have egos. They're very young. They play for each other.
Under H.
They're a young team that act like veterans.
Right.
And I feel very, very comfortable in the lineup.
Is he on the
Like I
phone?
said, it's. I don't think I would hit well. I don't think I would hit as well for any other team.
Did you know one guy in your team when you came into the organization?
What?
Did you know one guy in your team when you came in to the organization?
Only Stephen Corbin and Ralph Hannon. Ralph Hannon and I played in the Shul League maybe 3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And you and Kornman went to school together.
He's 13 years older than me. What happened to the Milliken brothers?
Oh, yeah, you know where they are. With
With
Asher in the Bronx.
Who, the Melican brothers? So, Morris, you think your team has a shot to continue this ride into the championship?
I really, it's not
Right.
something that might lack. We have speed, we have hitting, we have defense, we have good pitching, we have a great attitude.
And if you had Sammy, and if you had Haas, and if you had Sammy Sutton, you'd all have gonorrhea.
I hear you.
So, Haas, you enjoying your year so far? I mean, you took a year off, you filled in, you've been, you almost retired, so we're happy you were a last-second fill-in.
First of all, I want to thank you for calling me. I mean, I got an unexpected phone call on a beautiful sunny day and want to play baseball. I'm like, yeah, why not? And, I listen, I love the game, and
why didn't you just sign up for the league in the first place then? What were you waiting for a phone call on a sunny day for?
Is it true that Jimmy Drummer may put in an application to come back?
Well, Jimmy, he'd rather play the drums than play baseball. You want to know something? He's better off playing the drums because he's pretty damn good.
Actually, we should take that back. Actually, you did join last year, Mars, and this is like something that's never probably happened before. And you actually ripped your shoulder apart in a practice swing, right? I mean, you're out for the year.
Right. And then Jack Jamal and Marsh Hammett did a number on me when we were, partying in Joe's jacuzzi, and they.
Who? Wait a minute.
What?
Did you just say there was 8 naked men in a jacuzzi? Us?
So, actually, I'll say we was smoking pot, okay?
Oh, well, we don't condone that type of behavior at the YMSL network.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you're gonna have to ban us or something.
We're gonna beep it out, and we're gonna start testing you as well for banned substances.
Yeah, Bob Seelig over here is going to start giving random tests to you drug addicts.
There would be no more YMSL if that was the case.
Wait a minute, can you tell us who the...
First of all,
Can you tell us who the participants were in this binge jacuzzi drug-fueled refuge? Us?
Yeah.
He's waiting.
Who were the participants?
What?
Who was in the jacuzzi?
It was just me.
No, I was going to say that may explain why they put Leo Cass at the number 2 slot.
Yeah. Anyway, Mars, this is really a storybook story about you coming in at 10:04 that opening day and being on an undefeated team and being a big contributor on that team. So continued success, and we hope to speak to you soon.
Thank you very much. I enjoy being back in the league. I enjoy playing again, and I really I'm enjoying the team that I'm on. They're a great bunch of young guys, and I believe we're going to win the World Series this year.
All right, good. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Mars Hot-Sutton, obviously very pleased to be on a young, talented team. So
Yeah, well, you know what? The guy loves the game. He always loved the league, and I'm happy he's back.
yeah. Listen, pure hitters. I don't think there's not that many guys that can claim to be better hitters than him. I mean, that's.
I mean, you have Sammy Sutton from the Lot 6 organization in Asbury Park, and amongst others.
And on the unknowns, by the way, Jordy Ramel, the captain, got thrown out this week for throwing his helmet. And there was a heated exchange. He tried to overrule the umpire who tossed him out of the game without a warning by calling the commissioner, who was at Meadowbrook. We were honored to have you at Meadowbrook.
He called you in the middle of a game after getting a warning. What happened?
Yeah.
He got thrown out of the game. He was mad that he never got a warning. He tried to overrule it by calling you mid-game, which is wrong.
If you can't listen to the umps, then
I know.
go
Well,
back.
this is an annual event with Jordy. And
But they
hopefully
shouldn't
we'll
even be able to call you
I
mid-game.
understand. I mean,
You can't overrule the
I
umpire
know, I
mid-game.
know.
It's crazy.
I mean,
You know what? Before we go on to the predictions for next week, if we're going to do that segment, I do have something to bring up just so you could clear the air to the rest of the league.
Right.
There was a lot of talk and a lot of complaints, especially from our field over there, specifically from A.B. Saka, about the lack of new balls when guys are hitting them foul over the fence and, they're forced to play. At one point, A.B. took a ball and threw it and said, I'm not using this. We pay enough money for this crap. And, what do you have to say about that?
1 second. AB, when you pay your bill, we'll address that issue.
Oh, there you go, Abe. Pay your bill and you'll get some balls.
You get a ball.
We actually had a lot of balls, but unfortunately, we didn't expect the amount of mud that was. We didn't realize the field was always extra balls. A lot of foul balls. We were running a little short, but we did have enough to. The brand new ones to get the game going. I don't know how that brand new ball ripped after a foul ball the first inning. So
I did make a suggestion on Sunday. Maybe we clip that fence.
Yes.
No one would ever know. I mean, the only person that may get disturbed from those rundown barracks is Sammy Sutton's family, who's currently living, as squatters.
Barracks D and E, yeah.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, unless you want to wake up his mother from one of her heroin slumbers, be quiet when you're looking for the
With
ball.
Haas in the jacuzzi.
All right, I believe we have the captain of the undefeated unknowns on line one. Joe Chira, you're on the air.
Hey, Bobby, how's it going?
It's going very good, and obviously a very happy Joe Chira of the undefeated unknowns. And Joe, first of all, great start, and tell us about how much did you actually know about some of these guys you drafted?
Listen, I'm really honest here. I took a couple of guys early. I took a nice couple of reaches, but I think my results are Mark Richter, Irving Fresh, a lot of young guys. I expect a lot out of them, and you know what? They've been playing great, and I expect a lot from them, but they've exceeded all their expectations. Mark Richter, the guy's a phenomenal ball player. Murray Zoka, the guy's playing in the A-plus game right now. All my guys right now, from 1 to 10, every 1 to 10 in the lineup, every single player is really playing at a high level. And so far, I love where my team's at. We have a long way to go. It's only 2 weeks in. I expect a lot from my guys, but so far they've been playing really well, and I'm very happy.
All right, and how about Zeke Dweck? Tell us about him a little bit. Did you know him beforehand or no?
Well, actually, Zeke Dweck is a very interesting call because during the whole draft, Jordan and I were trying to push me to take Jake Dweck, his twin brother, who is supposedly very well off. I bet he gets to this week. The guy's a phenomenal ball player, but we missed out on Jake. Zeke Dweck is actually playing phenomenal. First week, he had 5 hits. Last week, the guy's playing stellar in the field and the hitting as well. The guy's playing really amazing. I couldn't ask for more out of Zeke. He's been playing really good, and top to bottom, I see him playing very well. But Zeke, he's showing me a lot, and I'm very, very, very happy with my pick with Zeke Dweck in the 6th, 7th round.
Yeah, and Murray Zolta is scorching hot so far in the beginning of the year. He's I believe getting around 700. What is it?
Over 700. I actually know Murray Zolta.
714.
Wow.
He's been playing very well. I mean, I expect a lot out of Murray Zolta, but the way he's been playing now, every single hit, I mean, even when he gets out, he's barely getting out, but when he gets out...
Let's not forget that all your stats here are inflated from an 18-0 ball game also. Your whole team is batting 800 right now.
You know what? That's part of it.
Of course it counts. It counts, of course.
No.
I mean, we had a nice game, but yeah, we boosted our stats definitely, but they're a good ball team. They swamped this week, and we were a little surprised that we took care of business, but a good team, and they swamped the next week.
Actually, to your credit, your team has 49 runs in 4 games, which is incredible. Richter with 9 RBIs
9
already,
RBIs, unbelievable.
hitting 533, tremendous amount of power, and
Joe, what do you think of?
Let me say something about Mark Richter. I took the start of the 4th round. A lot of people are questioning that pick. People are coming up to me, and I had never actually seen him play when I took him. But people are questioning him. How do you take Richter over these guys who've been playing the league for a while? They're hitting great, and I tried to get feeling. A lot of people told me good things about him, and I expect a lot of Mark. But the way Mark Richter's been playing, he's really phenomenal talent. The way he anchors the infield, besides even the plate, we know he's hitting well. The way he anchors the infield, I thought he caught 2 runs in the first game, which would have lost if we would have been down 8-0 going into the first game of the year. It could have gone ugly for us early, but Mark Richter really at the plate, the guy's been phenomenal. In the field, he's been really gold glove. He made every play, and I couldn't be more proud of how he's been playing. I expect a lot, and he's been playing really well.
I think your team's D is also very underrated, by the way. Your team's D is very strong in the game you played against me. I like your third baseman, Lieutenant Dan, over there. And your shortstop is very strong. You in center. I think your team's D is getting overlooked with all the runs that you guys are scoring.
I mean, listen, besides for our defense, because I'm going to get to my defense in a second, but, I mean, Rob Hammond is rookie into this league, been pitching like that, has been a working player, just stayed consistent throughout the whole year. And our defense, yeah, I mean, Daniel Powell at third, he hasn't been there all year. The guy's phenomenal. I played with him last year. He's not one ball to get by him. Underrated, no one realizes. Irving Mitesh, I took him late.
Yeah, he's playing outstanding defense.
He robbed me of a hit, that bastard.
2 or 3 plays this week that was just phenomenal. Would have been top 10 on Sports as a highlight reel. The me and Center anchoring it. Murray's very solid on the left. Our whole infield, I think, should be nominated and go wrong. Because our whole infield is really solid. It's looking good for us. We have a long way to go, but yeah.
Well, we have a real test this coming Sunday, a feature game on Memorial One against JT's Twins. So we're looking forward to that matchup, and it should be quite an exciting doubleheader.
Yeah, I mean, listen, me and Jackie go way back. I mean, we're both young guys. Jackie really made me for himself in this league. The guy's one of the best players in the league. We know that. But listen, we're going to go after it. I mean, we're playing Jackson Power. We're not backing down. We want to sweep every week. Jackson Power is a great team, but we don't expect that from ourselves. We really, really want to sweep. And I think, listen, I'm not going to be brash. I'm not going to be confident, but I think we should be able to sweep. Jackson's a great team, but at this point, if we play the game we're trying to play, then we should be fine.
Well, especially with good old Haas anchoring the bench over there.
Get the Haas yet. Haas is really, he's the anchor in our team. Mars Haas, he came out of nowhere. You all know the World Second story about Haas, but we got him World Second 20 minutes before the first game in the first week. The guy doesn't make out. He didn't make out the first week. The second week, all his outs were hit hard. I don't know what's got into him. People are telling me all mixed things, but all I know about Haas is that he's a true professional. The guy really phenomenal hitter, and without Haas, we wouldn't be the team we are right now because the guy really is hitting very well. And
All right.
I appreciate it, everyone present.
All right, Joe, we got to let you go. We got a lot of the calls, and good luck this week and the rest of the year also.
Yeah, thank you, Bob.
Okay, great, thank you. All right, so obviously Joe Chira, a lot of nice things to say about his 4-0 team.
Yes, everything is great when you're 4-0.
Exactly. A.B. Saka we can't get on his version of his team. We'll like to, but we'll leave that for another day. Let's get to some predictions. Obviously, we talked about the big matchup on Memorial One, the Twins versus the Unknowns, and I think the Twins are going to hand the Unknowns a loss this week, and I think they're going to split actually, and I think it's going to be two great games, and because I think right now, JT's team is extremely strong, and with Meyer as a pitcher, so.
I am pretty close to saying I think the Twins are going to actually sweep the Unknowns, but I'm going to go with a split. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to go with a split right here. But I think the Twins are a better team than the Unknowns.
I'm going to say a split. I think it seems very even. I don't care if they won 18-0 or whatever. They're still 4-0, so they're confident. But JT's got a very tough team. He's got Jimmy, Eddie Michon himself, great team. But then again, these guys, the Unknowns, have these young guys. I'm actually very excited to see this guy Richter and Zolta that are putting up these numbers. Yeah. And this is for the future. Maybe I'll get one of these guys.
And honestly, I think the Twins' fortunes or misfortunes actually turned around when Moses woke up on the wrong side of the bed and got injured and put Myers as a pitcher.
Meyer became a pitcher, yeah.
I don't think they would have been strong with Moses as a pitcher, or anything close to this. The next matchup at Memorial 2 would be Fountain of Youths versus Insane, as we mentioned. Well, that game is not going to be televised in the local area, but
it is on YMSL 2+, by the way.
I guess somebody's got to win these games, but I'm looking for Insane to rebound with a victory. A.B. Saka's got absolutely no offense whatsoever in that team, and if A.B. doesn't hit, this is just, it's going to be a long day. I mean, the guy's pitching great, but they just don't score. They can't even get guys in scoring position.
I don't see A.B. Saka going 1-5.
Right.
I don't see Mo Shama being 0-4.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at a split. I think both of them, they better split, because the guy, if one of them gets swept, it's going to be very hard to rebound.
Yeah.
I know it's still early in the league, in the season, but being that down will be tough to make a big comeback.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Insane is not going 0-4, as much as half the league would love to see that happen. And Fountain of Youth, AB's not losing too, so it's got to be a split.
Yeah, and I mean, two very, very soft offenses on both sides, so we'll see what...
you're looking at very low-scoring games here.
At Memorial 3, Saban going up against Malbadev, and I think, I don't really... I can't figure out this Malbadev team if they're really... really as bad as they've been playing so far. But I think Saban's, I think you guys are going to put a hurting to them because your lineup is just outright scary, and going up against Mikey, it could be some big numbers up there.
Well, you know what? If we play like we did last week, and I'm expecting us to even get better than we were, then I see us taking 2. They do have a very strong lineup. They got Sawley and Morris Casson and Gabe Abadi, I'm sure, is going to wake up, and Elliot Peteshin, a lot of veterans. But I see us gelling right now, and we woke up the key guys that we needed, and I see us taking 2.
Who plays center field on that team? Do you remember?
The Mabare team?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, they had a little bit of a softer outfield, but a strong infield, right?
Leo Pichotto in center field.
Yeah, Leo, sorry.
And Avi Dweck hitting well so far this year.
Avi's playing
A.B.
short
Dweck
center.
also, they made a trade for A.B. Dweck. They got a lot of young guys, and it's interesting mix, and Albert Levy.
They have a decent team, but I think Saban Sanity sweeps this week. I don't think Mabarev is that bad, but I don't really think they're that good, and this is a bad matchup for them.
Yeah.
This lineup against Mikey, I don't know. It's going to be a rough week for
it
them.
could be scary. And Memorial 3 with the fence, it could be a couple of balls going over. The ball carries over there.
Yeah.
Ali should have a field day. The last matchup at Meadowbrook, Nathan Towle, coming off playing his son, is playing against his brother Sammy this week. Marlins coming off a bye.
Yeah, what is the story with the Marlins? What's they're coming off a bye. No
Coming
wonder
off a
they're-
bye week, they were lucky to split in week 1. They needed a miracle, down 5-0. They won. They beat the Twins in the bottom of the last inning, and they got blown out in game 2. So they're 1-1. And Dallas coming off again, hobbling now with breaking news that Dash is going to be out for a while.
All right.
And by the way, we should mention.
Wait, what's your prediction?
Before we get to that, Dallas has made a trade. We mentioned it last week, and again, Stefan Batesh stepped up once again, playing first base for an injured Asher. Played very good first. The week before, played very good third. All of a sudden, he's a Gold Glove candidate at several different positions. But again, now the Marlins coming back against Jeffrey Saka, going up against Red. I don't know. If they don't get healthy, I think the Marlins, could. I think I see a split or a Marlins sweep on this one. I don't see how the Dallas can sweep them.
Well, yeah, I agree. I definitely. It's a toss up because I think Dallas with their injuries, but they're gonna probably come out saying, "Guys, we got to do something now,
Right.
injured or not." If they go down, they could possibly be 1 of 5, but. Saka's team coming off a bye week, they might be a little soft, and if Dallas puts a little pressure on them, but I do see a split there.
Yeah, it's got to be a split. I don't think the Marlins are going to sweep. I think Dallas can get it together, but if they didn't have Red, I would think Dallas would have a chance to sweep because I think they played a very, very strong team in the Twins this week. That's why they're so down right now.
Right.
And they could have won both of those games.
And now you're telling me if Asher can't play and Charles Haddon's out, which means one thing, that Red's going to have to hit 2 games, which is,
Oh, wow.
that's a major, could be a big problem. You need 7 at-bats and
Unless they make a move, they got to
You want to know
hit
something?
the phone lines.
You know what? Even if Red is an automatic out, which he's really not. I mean,
Nah, he doesn't swing really. He can get
right.
a couple of walks.
Yeah, look at the numbers against my team. I think he walked 3 times. But if I'm not mistaken, their last pick of their draft, Stefan, him hitting as well as he's doing, is picking up the slack for that out.
Right.
You're not going to expect a 13th round pick to hit 500.
But my point is also you really got to save your pinch runners in case Red does get on base. There's nobody in his slot now, so they got more issues to deal with, and so hopefully they can get it ironed out. But I think another exciting week. I don't know if we're gonna have all sweeps like we did this past week, but on behalf of all the mothers out there, I'd like to wish a happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
And all the lovely mothers.
Sammy,
and,
tell your mother I said Happy Mother's Day.
I think you told her already.
When we get to Memorial 1, if she's hanging out the window in the back, we'll throw some flowers to her. Ask her to pick up the balls and throw them back to the field.
And we just got the YMSL AccuWeather, 73 and sunny on Sunday.
Oh.
So we should have a nice clear day, and we'll see. if that's it for tonight, and a great show, and thank you again, Norman and Zabon, and good luck, and we'll see everybody here next week, same time.